The next question is about covering your head in the church. What is your opinion on this? And maybe not necessarily in the church congregation, but maybe when you go on stage or on the altar. What about covering your head? What is your opinion on this?
The Bible talks about covering of head, and here, especially when you are in church or when you're about to pray, for the angels to know. But the Bible also tells us the reason why the head needed to be covered, and the reason why what the angel needed to know. The angel needed to know that the lady is married. So first of all, covering of the head was meant in the Bible days only for married women. And it's a sign for the angels to know that they have a covering over their heads. That is, they have a spouse or they have a husband who is the head of their family. So today, why is it that most churches don't use veil to cover the head of the ladies even when they are married? So first of all, you want to know about it, that is that covering of head is only for married women, it's not for single women, and it's not for young girls. So secondly, it's a sign that the lady is married and that she has a covering over her head, and because the husband is the head of the family and is the covering for the lady. So now, why is it then that most churches today don't cover their head and they don't use scarf or veil to cover the head? The reason is because today, apart from scarf and veil that we use to cover the head, there are other ways in this modern day culture and in the Western culture, which is totally different from the culture of the day in the Palestine, that ladies could indicate that they are married, that they have a covering over their heads. So the objective, when we see things done, either in the Bible or in life in general, we should be more interested in the objective, in the reason why. Now, the reason why, or the purpose of the thing, the purpose why the thing is being done is what we want to get to know. And the reason why covering of head is being done in the first place is to show that the person is married, that the person has a head or a covering over him. And the way that is indicated today in our culture is not through covering of head, it's not through veil or through scarf, it is through ring. So most women today will wear a ring, a wedding ring, and that fulfills the same purpose, that carries out the same mission. The angels are capable of seeing that the lady is married because they see the ring in her hand. And that ring shows that she's married and she has a covering over her head.
All right.
And also in that particular scripture, the Bible also says that apart from scarf and veil, that the hair of the woman is also a covering for her. So it says that for the hair, that's why the ladies, it says they should leave their hair to grow because they need it as a covering. So the hair as well is a covering. So sometimes it's not just the scarf alone that could be a covering or the veil that should be a covering alone, but the hair, the long hair that is grown in the head of the lady is also a covering. But when you see some other people like Africans, you see that not all of them have long hair. So that, but at the end of the day, you could have the ring as well. And the hair is not necessarily to be long, but at least enough to just cover the head, or the ring that shows that you are married, just to show that you are a married lady. That's just what it's about.
Thank you very much for that explanation.